tempo and pace that you all were able to get to throughout the course of the night?
Yeah, I thought it started at the beginning. Our pace on made baskets was really good. Obviously, we didn't get a lot of stops early, but we kept our foot on the gas and did a really nice job there. And I thought we continued it through much of the game, which is hard to do over 48. So the guys were great tonight.
And then just the way that you all were able to get pretty much everybody involved on the offensive side.
Yeah, I thought the ball moved. We took the right shots. We made the right passes. Thought we made early plays again tonight, like the Toronto game and the second Milwaukee game. I thought no one was pounding it. We just kind of moved it and let the ball, find the right guy. Guys were all ready to attack. It was good offense.
They came out really hot in that first quarter. Just what was kind of the key for you guys in slowing them down? Because it seemed like they were playing with a lot of pace offensively as well.
I thought that was the key to the game. I thought, you're not always going to start the way you want to. We obviously didn't start the way we wanted to. Some of that was us. Some of that was them. They were in a pretty good little rhythm to start the game. And the ability to course correct when it's not perfect. It's not going to be perfect over 82 games. And I thought we did a great job of course correcting in the second quarter and just settled back into our stuff and, got back into the game and then got a control of the game going into the half. So, really good job by the team. I thought we showed great maturity in the second quarter.
Josh had another triple-double tonight. Shai at 37. Those two guys specifically, what did you see from them?
Well, Josh has struggled early. He was great in the preseason. He had a great summer, and then he had the injury, and I thought his rhythm was a little off kilter when he came back. And so I was happy to see that he did that. And I thought the thing that turned it for him, I thought, was the Milwaukee game late with hustle plays. He really used effort to try to get himself on track, and I thought that was very encouraging. And ever since he's done that, he's been kind of back in a good way. And then Shai was great. I thought, again, did his thing, but also allowed space for his teammates to do theirs. And I think that's what great players do, and he did that again tonight. He's done it for us all year.
Coach, Tre Mann exited the game early in the second quarter. Any update on him?
Yes, sore back. We got to take a look at what it looks like in the morning, but he's got some back soreness right now.
Also, 148. That's the most points by any team across the league in a single game. What do you think led to such a scorching offense?
Some shot making, in terms of the volatility of that. I mean, you're never going to be able to rely on the numbers that we did tonight, but I did think our pace and the way we played put us in position for that, and we got rewarded for it tonight. But obviously, you're not going to shoot it like that every night.
You have 9 different guys make threes tonight or this afternoon. Good overall, just a good team win.
Yeah, I thought, we found the right shots. That was what was encouraging, is that it felt like almost every shot that went up was team-oriented. It came out of the offense and made sense. And that's been something we've been working on. That's, again, another sign of maturity, because obviously everybody wants to come in here and play well. But I thought we were very much inside of ourselves tonight on the offensive end of the floor.
Luke had some really strong finishes around the rim, just taking on contact and finishing through them. Just with his night tonight offensively, what did you see from him?
Yeah, similar to Josh. He struggled early, and it was good to see him start to get that turned. And he's finding it inside the team, which I think is important, especially when you're struggling. There's a tendency to want to force, and he hasn't done that the last couple of games, and he's being rewarded for it. He's a good player. We were expecting it to course correct, but his process has been really good as well.
After a little bit of a slow start, Isaiah came in there and seemed to really give you guys some good minutes. What did you see from him?
I thought he did a great job of keeping himself ready. He was scrappy defensively, which at his size is essential. He got more burn with Tre going out, although he was in there before Tre left the game. And I just thought, him, Muscala, Robinson, or all those guys didn't play the other night in the rotation, and the readiness of those guys to step in and do good work for us and help the team win was impressive.
Isaiah was called kind of like a great positional defender. It seemed like whether it was the charge or coming over on that weak side steal, just what are you seeing from him in terms of being able to put his nose in there even at his size?
Yeah, similar similar stuff that we've talked about in the past with Tre Mann. When you don't have the physical profile where your physical attributes are giving you advantages, then you have to find other ways to impact the game defensively, and feistiness and toughness and positional discipline that's kind of where it's at. And he went and got the ball on a rebound. Guy brought it down. He ripped it from him in the first half. So I thought there was a lot of good stuff there out of him.
Shai's had an unreal start to the season all around. Do you think he's taken that leap to be like one of the upper echelon guards in the league?
It's for other people to judge. He's great for us. I know that. Shai is obviously a really, really good player, great player. But he's also great for us in that he, like I said, he gives other guys space to be really good players. And in our case, with the youngest team in the league, he gives other guys space to grow, which is critical for us. If he was a player that, was magnetic and took away from other people, it would be very difficult to develop a team, and he doesn't do that in the least bit. And so we'll let other people judge, where he stands in the echelon or however you asked it. But we know he's done a great job for us, and obviously we've got to keep that going.
The Knicks were able to stay somewhat close from the free throw line. They had a big edge there. I think you guys had 27 fouls. Like, what did you see from, did you like the physicality, or is that just too many fouls?
We've been able to be physical without fouling. We're capable of that. And a lot of them are not physical plays. It's, you're in your help spot and the ball gets exposed and you're reaching down and slapping somebody on the arm. I mean, there's no physicality to that. So we've definitely got to clean that up. It's been a strength of our team for the last 3 years, really. And, we're more than capable of cleaning that up, and that's certainly an area that we need to improve.
Coach, you guys are coming off of a really strong game against Toronto where everybody got involved. It seemed like you were really playing to your identity on both ends, and then another really strong performance tonight. Beyond just the numbers itself, is there anything that's been encouraging kind of process-wise for this group over these past couple of games?
I just think the offense has had nice pace to it, and I think the hardest balance is an individual player's ability to attack and also play inside the team, and it's guys vacillate between those two things, and it's really hard to do. People underestimate how hard it is. It's easy to watch it and judge it, but it's hard to do that because when you're aggressive, your head's kind of down, and when you're inside the team, it can become a passive thing. I think Jalen Williams has moments like that, where he's trying to play inside the team and he ends up being passive, and he needs to be more aggressive. And the team is doing a nice job of learning the balance between those two things, being ready when you have an advantage, but also gaining your advantages inside of what the team's doing, and that's how the whole can become better than the sum of the parts.
Anyone else?
All right, thank you guys. Appreciate it.